Hi guys, time for another pattern at pattern-collections.com. You will scroll down to pattern focus to get today's daily pattern. Scroll until you find today, which is this one. This one is a pattern by Genevieve Crabb called Tresse, Tresse. Oh, pardon me. Oh, wow, that came upon me suddenly. Sorry about the yawn. Okay, so we're going to do some zigzags and then leave a generous space between them and do the same zigzag again, mirror image, like that. And now here's the tricky bit. At least I think it's the tricky bit. You're going to, on the top zigzag, echo that line down here to make a square. And on this one, you're going to echo this line to make a square. Okay, so we're going to end up with this zigzag like that with squares on either side. And then on this side, you're going to aura that here and here. So what we're aiming for is a little bit of shading. So aiming for a ribbon-like tangle where it has a zigzag and then another like zig here. Does that make some sense? I hope that makes sense. I hope it makes sense to me because that's what I have to draw. I'm not 100% sure, but we are going to give that a go. Okay, I got to turn my phone this way so I can see it better. Okay, so step one, we are going to zig and we're going to zag. I'm going to figure out how I want to end or connect this zigzag, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet. So I'm just going to zig and zag diagonally across my tile, like such. And then I'm going to go a space away and I'm going to zig and zag in a mirror image thusly. Okay, so far so good. Unfortunately, when I zigged and zagged, I didn't make them right angles, so mine are not going to be squares. They're going to be more diamond-like shapes. I don't know. Not exactly sure what I'm aiming for here. But I'm going to start here and I'm going to follow this line and I'm going to continue it to here. And then I'm going to go this way and continue it to there. Like that. Right? So I'm going to go down. And then I'm going to come up. And then I'm going to go down and up. Down. Oh, that's not accurate. Oh, I didn't do that right. Bother. I did not do that right. It was supposed to go every other one. Wonder why it looked funny. Well, there you go. We may have to do this one again. All right, so we're going to mirror that. I mean, we're going to echo that or this. And that's not going to be accurate, but I wondered why it was drawn that way. We're going to leave this. Yep, I am going to leave that just as it is. And I'm going to try to do it correctly over here. We'll see. Let me see. see what I can do to do it right or wrong again. Okay, so this one comes here, goes to there, and then this one comes here and goes to there, and then this one comes here and goes to there. That is more accurate. So then this one would come this way. Okay. This one is not going well, folks. Not going well at all. So then we want to aura this. Yeah. Okay. Well, it is what it is. That's accurate, but not pretty. We're just gonna pretend that just didn't happen. Right? Right. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. It's still not accurate. I'm still not doing something right. I seem to be having an issue with this particular tangle. I need to draw it differently in order for it to be accurate. I'm not doing something right. I don't see it correctly. So I'm going to start it in a different manner. I almost never start a tile over. And this is accurate, but I don't like the way it looks. And this is totally inaccurate there. So I'm going to finish off this tile in some fashion, just so that I don't feel like I've totally given up on the tile. But I'm going to do this one twice, and I almost never do that. But apparently the way this step out is, I just don't get it. So I'm gonna have to look at it again and figure out a way for my brain to draw it accurately. But meanwhile, I am going to add some extra patterns in here. This goes this way, so this goes this way. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, Don. It's fine. It's just not right, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm thinking, while I'm doing this, I'm thinking I need to do, somehow I need to see it better. Because what I'm seeing is not accurate. I end up with just a zigzag. I could have just drawn the zigzag, a zigzag. That's not what I want. What I want is these boxes where there's one there on either side. Something is not quite right. Something's not lining up for me. So this is okay. I will leave it like this. This is Tresse. Try number 1. It's got to have a little shading because shading is important. Even if you didn't do it right. Gotta get yourself some shading in there. Like I said, it's become a rare thing that I don't figure out the tangle right off. And so, you know, you guys can see that I don't practice these tangles ahead of time. If I've never seen them before, I'm learning just as you guys are learning. I do it right out in front of you. There's no hiding my mistakes. There's no practicing and doing it perfect and keep doing it until I figure it out and then show you guys how to do it. I am just learning on the go. So I'm not unhappy with this result. It's just not what I expected. It's an unexpected result. It's okay. So I'm going to try again. And I'm going to look at this tangle closer. Let me study it a little bit better and try to figure out how my brain can effectively do this tangle. Let me see. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see it while I'm thinking. And I'm going to try drawing the squares first, which seems counterintuitive, but I think that's what I'm going to try. One there, and then one here. And one here. I'm going to give this a go. This might not be right either. But we're just going to give it a try. Okay. That's not accurate either. Okay, folks, I'm thinking, and I'm thinking too hard about this. Okay, why don't I just draw this zigzag first? This top one. I can do that. All right, let's try that. Zig, zag. Okay, and then we'll do this. Oh gosh, that is so much easier. Why the heck didn't I do that to start with? Okay, this step out needs to be different for me. If you can look at the step out and do it that other way, more power to you. But I need to do it this way. Look at that. That's fine. It's perfect. That doesn't look anything like what I did over here. And why I was having such struggles, I do not know. Holy guacamole, folks. Okay. I'm not going to complete this as a whole tile because I already did this. But because I've got this issue happening over here. Well, maybe. I feel like I should give it a go. But that's not accurate. Okay, so it's going to have some weird things going on here. Alrighty then. I'm happy with that. I am now into Cubist art. I don't know. Okie doke. That is not that. But I can incorporate this and this together in some sort of fashion. I can. I can and I will. I am determined. Well, that's much easier for my brain. So much easier for my brain. Look at that. Oh, I can do it. I can do it. I can. It can also be geometric and abstract on the rest of this tile because I started out weird. So I'm going to continue being weird. Alright, so you guys do whatever you need to do in order to get the job done. I've figured it out here. Oh, sort of, kind of. And now I'm just making random geometric things so that I have this weird cubist drawing happening here. Okay, so this is sure I sign them. Even if I'm not 100% happy with them, make sure I sign them. They are all a learning experience. But this is more accurate right here. It should be this zigzag with these underlying pieces here. So now I've got all of these pieces that are kind of overlapping one another. Some sticking out more than others. And we'll just fix it with some shading, because shading fixes everything, right? That is my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Shading fixes everything. Well, might not fix everything, but it makes everything happier. Makes it all pretty. Okay. How are you guys today anyway? It is almost the end of the month. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. Where did this month go? I think I say that at the end of every month, don't I? Well, it's true. Where did the month go? Oh, I'll give you an update on my knee. I went to work and it hurt, but it didn't hurt as much as the day that I hurt it the first time last week. So, you know, things are getting a little better, I think. I tried really hard not to take any pain reliever because I didn't really want to mask the pain. So I wanted to know if it felt worse or better than it did the other day. So I worked a 7.5-hour shift, and I didn't need to take a pain reliever until I was well into hour number 5, I want to say. That's pretty good. And then after that, I still could feel it, but it was much better after taking the pain reliever, that's for sure. But it's good to know that I could go 4 hours before I needed the pain reliever. I think I may start out with pain reliever this next week, the next few days, just because I've got some really killer shifts, lots of things going on. I'm going to be bending a lot, going up and down. So it seemed to be the worst when I was down on my knees. Wasn't so bad. When I want more pencil, but I don't want to put it. I'm just gonna, what I'm doing is I'm just gonna rub my blending stump on the end of my pencil just to get a little bit of graphite on there. I don't want a lot. I just want a little bit. Just transfer like that. Yeah, when I was on my knees, I thought that would hurt for sure. When I had to kneel down to get to the bottom shelves, I thought for sure that would hurt. And that didn't hurt. I was fine when I was on my knees. It was the journey between getting down and getting up that hurt. So I told my manager, I said, I don't mind getting those jobs done when I'm down there on the lower shelves, but once I'm down, I'm down. And I'm going to stay down until the job's done. None of this getting up and down business for me, that's for sure. Okay, well, you know what? I kind of like this one. I'm not overly happy with this one, but I really like the look of this tile, even though half of it is not the pattern that I tried. This part is. That's the correct pattern. This, not so much. This, yes. So It's interesting. I really like it. Here's try number 1. And this one's accurate. It's just drawn not in the steps that I need. That one's much better. So you guys do whatever you need to do to get the job done. Follow me, follow the step out. Either way, I just want to let you know that it's okay. If you can't follow a step out, it is not because you can't draw. Because I know I can draw. I could draw Zentangle. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. If I'm having troubles with a step out, it's because the step out and my brain don't get along. And it's as simple as that. So sometimes you have to figure out a different way to go about it and do the steps in a different way to get the same result. That's all. So don't beat yourself up over it when you can't manage it. It's not because you're not a good artist, and it's not because you can't draw. It's because the step out doesn't make sense to you. That's all it is. Simple. You guys can do this, and you can figure out your own way. There you go. There's my 2 tiles. So be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Make this world a better place. You know, bless the world around you, and the world around you will bless you back. I will see you guys later. Bye.